What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Arena of Valor Esports video, and today we're gonna check out a very spicy one, okay? As you can see, we're jumping straight into the almost end of a best of 7 series. HKA going up against MLP, and they're already 3-0 ahead, okay? So they only need one more victory and MOP will be out. And I chose this game because the draft coming out of MOP is very ambitious, also very daring. Also, you can just call it an absolutely Chad draft because they're about to lose this, okay? They got stomped the first 3 games, and we'll see what they can do in this 4th game of the series, which again is the match point for HK, so they might fall out after this. We'll see what happens. Of course, this is a global pick ban system, so you have a lot of these picks already out. So that might explain this kind of weird draft coming out by MOP as well. But keep in mind, they already picked that Mina, they already picked that Tulen. We don't know if he will go jungle, we don't know if he will go mid. Honestly, in esports, we see mostly jungle Tulen nowadays. Zip and Richter banned out. Meanwhile, Pain and Sinistrea banned out from the other side. HKA going with that cheeky Omen first pick, which is of course gonna provide huge lane kingdom in that Slayer lane to them, because that is what Omen is about on this patch. He's just absolutely insane. He just wins almost every lane. And with a lot of these Slayer laners already being picked in the previous 3 games, he is a very safe choice. They also pick up an Ignis, which is still one of the best mages, and a Thane, which I assume they just ran out of support picks, so they want to secure him early on, so they deny a pretty good support that is remaining from MOP as well. Now we see where this is going, okay? We see an Elsu pick. It's gonna be very fun, okay? We already have the newly reworked Mina and Elsu. We don't know if Mina is gonna go support or Slayer lane yet. I'm not gonna spoil you. I already put some of these enchantments and stuff and the heroes that they will pick in the thumbnail. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a fun one, okay? Let's see what they ban out. On the side of MOP, we have a lot of flex picks. Mina can go jungle, jungle if you're Shurko, okay? I'm gonna try to give you a jungle Mina gameplay. It might take some time, but she can go top or support. Tulen can go jungle or mid lane. Elsu can go mid or Abyssal Dragon lane, okay? So they have a lot of flex coming out here, but what they do not have, definitely, is a jungler. So you can see HK knows that safe to ban out. Never mind, they have a Tulen jungle maybe, okay? So what am I talking about? We'll see what happens here. This is just pretty good drafting, honestly, coming out by MOP. I mean, they're trying to make do with what they can get. The early pick on Mina is definitely very interesting, and as I said, very Chad. We have a Joker ban out and a Volcath ban, so HK decided, they concluded that they think this Tulen is going into the mid lane. We'll see if MOP slaps them in the face with a cheeky Tulen in the jungle shift. We'll see. They are picking. They definitely still need either a second side lane. I don't know, they could go a marksman as well if they put Elsu mid. Again, you don't know what they're gonna do. On the other side though, Thane has to go support, Ignis has to go mid, Omen has to go top. This is why I really, this is also part of the reason why I chose this match, because it's just really interesting to check out drafts like this where you don't have any clue where anything is going. If they pick up this Atta, you know, Atta can go top, he can go support. Lots of possibilities there, lots of possibilities. If they put, I mean, Elsu could go jungle, honestly. You don't even have to be Circle for that one. It can work, it is pretty viable, I think. So yeah, just very, I really wonder why no one plays Elsu jungle in AOV Esports. I think it's a great pick for esports. I would honestly try to make my jungler play it if I still was on a team, if there still was esports in EU. I would tell them, hey, let's try out Elsu jungle, because this is pretty sick. But yeah, anyway, we have a Landor being hovered and a Lavil being hovered. Lavil is a very safe choice, a very good marksman in the Abyssal Dragon lane, and the Landor is still a very decent jungler, especially in esports, despite his heavy nerfs. I do think this is the patch before the crit changes, but I'm not 100% sure for marksman. And yeah, they locked them in. Now let's see. I mean, you already saw it in the thumbnail. They're gonna pick up a Yorn in the end, okay? They're hovering L'Oreal, they're hovering all kinds of things, and they decide to go for a Yorn in the end. Let's just skip ahead now to the actual game, and you can already see it's gonna be Yorn Abyssal Dragon lane, Mina Slayer lane, support Atta, jungle Tulen, and mid lane Elsu. This is a crazy team composition that MOP decides to pick in their last straw here. This is the last chance for them to be able to come back from this huge 3-0 stomp so far in this best of 7. And yeah, we'll see if they can do it. We'll see if they can do it. We'll see if the beautiful KFC bucket in the background from their sponsors is gonna give them the needed energy that they need. Awesome English, circle. There we go. Let's see. They're teasing some skins. What is that skin at the most left? Is that Sephara or something? It's probably Sephara, right? The skin that we don't have yet, the Interstellar Sephara skin. This is gonna be so much fun to check out. Now, I skipped ahead already a little bit. I know who wins, and I know how close it's gonna be. So let me just tell you, it's gonna be fun, okay? It's definitely gonna be fun. I don't know how the game actually pans out though. I didn't check out any team fights, so maybe just everyone ints. Now, Tulen is already getting pressured here by Ignis. Level 2 is of course insane. Definitely much stronger than a level 2 Elsu, let me tell you that. So, well, it depends. If Elsu can go melee range, she's gonna beat you up. But yeah, we look at this. Now, Mina, if you checked out my Mina, that was a nice voice crack. Oh, boys, it is what it is. If you checked out my Mina live stream where I played only Mina, you know just how much of a counter Mina is to Omen. It is crazy, he cannot touch you. As soon as he touches you, you know, all those small hits that he does, like his auto attacks are like tripled when he has that red passive bar going, right? They all give you 1 stack each, okay? So you get like per auto attack, you get like 3 stacks, man. It's insane. So you can just keep spinning, you can just keep healing. It is absolutely crazy. And she has a Forest Wanderer enchantment. The Yorn has Forest Wanderer as well. It is crazy, man. Sometimes the thumbnails just make themselves. You know, I don't even have to think. I see this, Forest Wanderer, 2, it's crazy, it's done. We have a thumbnail. We have a thumbnail, very easy. That is how it goes, but yeah. Beautiful so far. And we have Elsu going for the cooldown boots, so he's going for the Chad build where he will try to do as much damage with his snipe, get that cooldown as low as possible on it, and he won't focus on his auto attacks. He will definitely need to snipe, but he's not able to snipe the dragon. Terrible Tulen ult, and they back out. The enemies, HK, already secured the first dragon, so they're already in a pretty good lead. Atta gets hit, and I think that's a kill. Beautifully played, very nice. Lavial ult, Toyota First Blood pulls, comes through, and it just covers off your screen. It is what it is. Toyota better be paying a couple stacks for this, okay? You better pay a lot. If I would put that on my stream, I would honestly ask for $1 billion per Toyota First Blood. It is what it is. But yeah, we will be running it down all game just to get those Toyota First Bloods. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Anyway, yeah, HK in a pretty good spot. I really want to see this Landor build. We'll see if he will go for that. What's it called? Uriel's brand, of course, the new broken item in the game. We'll see if he will go for that as well. Just like the last Landor that we checked out in that other pro game. He went for Uriel's brand as well. He didn't go for a lot of crit chance, I think, because as I said, Landor has that passive, cannot crit anymore, right? That percentage health based magic damage passive, which it was really dumb that he could crit to begin with, but it is what it is. We have Yorn completely winning this lane against this Lavial. I'm not sure if this is the buffed Yorn already, because I think he got buffed a little bit. Now his crit chance damage was reduced, but his passive does a lot more physical damage now, okay? So I'm not sure if it's that one, because that looked like a lot of damage. As I said, I'm not sure if we're on the newest patch yet with those crit nerfs. But yeah, considering Lavial was picked so late into this series, after a 3-0 already, it might just be it, okay? It might just be that patch. We also have 2 endless cycles on both teams. Once on both times on the support, once on the mid laner, and on the jungler for HKA. So yeah, we have MOP starting this dragon this time around. However, they don't really have their Tulen in position. This is not resetting yet, but it's gonna reset now. There we go. And this Mina is getting ulted, but look how much she can heal. She can stall for so long. She saves, oh my god, beautiful. She survives against 2 enemies for so long, and she dodges the love ult. Beautifully played, man. They get 2 kills there, when Mina should have died, but she didn't die. I'm sure she has the increased healing enchantment as well. That's why she went for that green Forest Wonder as well. That's a nice little bonus, you get the healing enchantment. And it is beautiful so far, man. This Mina is making a lot of work. Secures her team a 600 gold lead, which is nothing extraordinary so far. Doesn't really matter at all, to be honest. That is like 2 small items on 2 heroes. That really doesn't matter. This Elsu is trying his best to snipe. Didn't really snipe too much so far. Missed that. The Ignis gets caught though a little bit, but now Ata, they turn it around completely on him. He's able to flicker away and dash away. Gets sniped by the Lavil ult. Beautifully played, man. Very, very sick Lavil ult. He threads it like yarn through a needle between all of his other teammates and hits the Ata in the end. Beautifully played, I have to say. This Tulen is getting fed though. Check it out, 3.5k gold, 700 gold ahead of this Elandor. That is a pretty substantial lead, because having this lead on your jungler, boom, that's a kill. Wow, they hit both ults as well. Okay, very well played. Huge fan of this, huge fan. Very well played, Zen, on his Tulen there. Jumps in, you know, applies that red buff, does a couple of auto attacks, uses that Loki's curse passive with that auto attack, right? I keep telling you guys, Tulen, it's a good item on him because he doesn't really never auto attack. He can auto attack a lot. Meanwhile, Yorn gets caught, but I think they will be able to turn it around a little bit. Wow, Ignis, you're inting. You need to block that for your man. What is going on right there? Now Elsu is trying to snipe. Ooh, nice snipe. One more, he's dead. One more and my man's dead. Ooh, that was close, guys. Okay. This is actually really exciting. Okay, we found a good one. We found a really good one. See, I can never tell if they're good, because I don't want to spoil the fights, you know, because then my reaction isn't gonna be like, I wouldn't react like, wow, he missed the snipe. I already knew it would happen, you know, that would be fun. So what I do is I just skip ahead. If I see the kills and gold are pretty even after a couple minutes, that's a good game, you know, then we just check it out. But sometimes it's just cringe mechanics. This time, beautiful Lavil ults, beautiful snipes, beautiful Tulen mechanics, beautiful Ignis, but a little bit cringing, you know, not blocking for his teammate there, the Tulen ult. But let me tell you guys, this Ornn will be insane. He's still going for a normal crit build. We'll see how this goes. As I said, Elsu going full juice on his snipes, full damage on his snipes. Cooldown reduction, Muramasa first item, doesn't seem to be building Fafnirs at all, and this Mina should be dead. I don't think she can, ooh, but see that last spin there, in the end comes through, lots of healing there coming through. I don't think they can kill, nah bruv, that's not enough, that is not enough. You might die to this Thane. Okay, you dash away, nice, but I think you still die. You have the Arctic Orb, well played, and now this Thane might be dead all of a sudden. He has to flicker away. Well played, they secure the top lane tower as well. Meanwhile, Elsu was kind of able to clear bot lane wave and save the bot lane tower, but the enemies rotate over to the mid lane and they get it. He's not able to get that blue buff, and now they rotate it away, so the Omen gets the bot lane as well. You can definitely see that HKA is still playing the macro better. You can definitely see that HKA, they made some errors there in terms of mechanical plays. I'm gonna skip here. Please don't scam me, guys. Come on, man. Okay, there we go. A little bit too far. As I said, you can definitely see that HK is playing this better from a macro standpoint. I mean, they lost the top lane tower, but they traded 2 towers for it. And MOP, they had to choose 1 tower to defend. They couldn't defend both. They tried to defend both, lost both in the end. And that was pretty much the story of this whole best of 7 so far. 1 game was literally 10 kills to none. HKA, okay, so it was very HKA favored so far, And now MOP pulls out the really crazy draft, and they're doing fine so far. They're doing completely fine. Gold is almost dead even, like a 400 gold lead for HK, which again doesn't matter. It matters even less 5 minutes later than when they had a 600 gold. Ooh, Jesus, that was dirty. That was a good snipe. Good job. They get a kill, they get a free kill. Snipe again onto Laville, half health almost for him. But meanwhile, HK is making plays onto the bottom side again. And they're just abusing this little Mina. But look at this, man. She will just keep healing. She just keeps healing, guys. It's too much, I'm telling you. Yeah, you have to back out. She cleared the wave as well. It's a lot of AoE wave clear coming in from those spins. I'm really happy seeing Rework Mina already doing work here. Yeah. Definitely isn't an OP hero, definitely isn't anything too insanely strong, because of course, no one is really picking her in solo ranked, except for the first couple days. She already got buffed once. I don't think this Elsu can kill, no. Ooh, but this guy is caught out. Tulen completely caught, gets dropped. Very well played. Elsu has to ult over the wall. Ata is easily able to escape with all his mobility as well. And now we have still a slight gold lead. I mean, again, it doesn't really matter. It's completely even, pretty much. Always just 200-300 gold swinging in either side's favor. Right now, MOP is actually ahead despite Tulen dying there. But now this Slayer has to be stopped, guys. This is gonna be very hard if you don't stop the Slayer, but I guess you can't. They can't approach, man. Ata is half HP, Mina was too far away, Elsu can only snipe, and Yorn can't really run in there either. He can only poke as well for now. But keep in mind, Yorn, insane late game, Elsu, pretty strong late game as well if he can hit those snipes, especially against the Laville, against the Elandor, and against an Ignis, because he will literally be bursting away half their health. Ooh, there's another thumbnail! Elsu with Claves Sancti. Now, why does he go for Claves Sancti? I'm gonna explain really soon, okay? It's actually even better on Elsu now. I'm gonna explain it. I wanted to make a video on that as well. Now we will definitely make it. I actually planned it though. Beautiful team fight, while I was talking about that. Beautiful team fight coming in for MOP. They are able to get, I believe, 3 kills, but Elandor used Endless Cycle, I'm not sure. This Omen is completely caught out, will definitely drop here as well. This Tulen has to watch out a little bit there for the Thane potential ult there, but he is fine, he's able to jump away. Now, I'm gonna explain to you why Claves Sancti is actually good on Elsu now. They reduced the crit damage on it, but they raised the total attack damage it provides. Now, why does this make it better for Elsu? Meanwhile, while I'm saying that, Thane gets a pick onto this Yorn, and now this Ata almost dies, is able to flicker away, and now we'll see if this the snipe connects, but not enough damage. Of course, ooh, if that hits, it's a death, but not able to. Yeah, definitely, I like this, man. Elsu mid, Tulen jungle, very nice combo. Very, very nice, because Elsu can just snipe, Tulen jumps in with his passive and finishes off the enemy when they're low with his ultimate. Now, as I said, why is Claves Sancti good on Elsu? Why is this not a troll build? It gives you more attack damage now, right? And Elsu, if you didn't know, he can't crit, but for each crit chance he has, he gets a certain amount of attack damage. That's why I go crit chance Arcana on Elsu, because you get more out of them. And long story short, you reduce the crit damage on Claves Sancti, which again, doesn't matter for Elsu at all. He cannot make use of it, he cannot crit, but you give him more attack damage now. So it's all of a sudden a really great item. It was already a decent item before, but now it seems like it puts it over the edge where it's better to go for it before Fenrir's. Yeah, we'll see if this Tulen can follow this up, man. He's doing a lot of damage. He's not gonna kill this guy though. Nah. Close though. Ooh, you have to watch out. You have to watch out. Ooh, the Laville gets completely destroyed, man. I don't know what he was thinking. But I guess he didn't crit or something. It was kind of unlucky. It looked very unlucky. Elandor going full crit chance still. He does not care about the huge nerf on his passive, I guess. And we'll see if MOP can close this out. They're actually quite ahead here. 2 dead on the enemy team. Elandor ran out of Endless Cycles. And we're looking at a 4,000 gold lead for them. They were able to swing this game around completely. I'm gonna show you exactly this build in my next Elsu video that I will try to show you. yeah, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I really feel like playing some Elsu after watching this. Gonna be some fun. But yeah, crazy guys, absolutely insane. Very, very nice. I'm really glad I saw this build because, listen, whenever I try these builds, you know, whenever I put crit Elsu is insane, you guys are just gonna flame me because you guys think I'm trolling you, you know. But whenever you see these pros actually doing it, then we can do it. Then I get the views. Then you guys praise me for showing you this beautiful build. It is what it is. But I seriously, I'm not lying about this. I seriously thought about, man, you know, Claves Sancti got nerfed for everyone else, but for Elsu he got buffed. Let's try that. It should be good because it gives you like 180 attack damage now for Elsu. Crazy, no? It's pretty crazy. It's honestly insane. But yeah, he's the Tulen is sometimes cringing into his ultimates. That full health Thane being ulted there. I mean, it's a low cooldown, but still, definitely not worth. They have the Slayer. They use the Drake in that top lane. We'll see. Ignis gets a little bit poked there. Doesn't take too much damage, surprisingly, because he has that Berifs, I would assume. I believe he has the Berifs. So he has some nice armor coming in. Beautiful Mina ult. Hits 4 people, I believe, there. Look how much she's sustaining, but she still drops in the end. This Thane, though, is just tanking for days. That Elsu snipe missing him. Oh, that was just terrible by Elsu, man. Oh, man, we need to call him out for that. He missed the Thane, which would have been a kill, I think, if he hits it. And he messes up the timing onto the Elandur, which would almost be a kill. I mean, Tulen ult is up. I think it would be a kill. Yeah, that was just really not good by Elsu. He had Fenrir's as well, I believe, during that fight. So Fenrir's would just easily clean them up when they're so low with that bonus damage coming in. Look at this Yorn build, man. He's going for the Fenrir's as well. Slicks, Muramasa, Claves Sancti, Fenrir's. So much damage coming in from these double marksmen. But HK doesn't care. They still get the Enraged Abyssal Dragon. They get the Dark Blessing onto Elandur. And he is just gonna completely be unkillable now. I mean, they were already struggling taking him down in the last fight. But he's just gonna be insanely unkillable right now. No counterplay. He has that Blade of Eternity as well. Whew, but look at these snipes, man. If one snipe connects, that's what I was talking about, man. If you hit the Elsu snipes, it is such a strong late game hero. But you have to hit them, man. You have to just hit them. It's really, really not easy. And it's definitely dodgeable. Nice engage by Thane. Atta, excuse me, uses his purification support item instantly, and they're able to just walk away from it without any issues. But that's a big cooldown. I think that's probably like a 40, 50, 60, 30, I don't even know, man. Something cooldown, okay? It has a cooldown, okay? But the cooldown is not enough. The MOP, you can see, man, that they're still playing scared. They're definitely the worst team here. You can for sure see it. I mean, this 3-0 wasn't a fluke. HKA is completely outperforming them. They're playing around the vision better. They instantly secure that Slayer. But the MOP is keeping up, you know? The other games were really sad. I'm telling you, 10-0 in kills. Instant finish, 10-minute game. I'm telling you, man, it was not fun to watch. But this one, they picked these crazy heroes and they are playing on an equal footing all of a sudden. The macro is still struggling for them though. Definitely still struggling. This game all relies on this Elsu. It relies on these snipes. If he can snipe well, if he can hit a lot of nice clutch snipes, it's GG. Look at this Mina, full tank, man. Not even a Mantle of Ra. The only support, the only damaging item, a little bit damaging, is that Frost Cape. So yeah, we'll definitely try this build as well. These all two ults, man, I don't want to see them. I really don't want to see them, man. Put me in, man. Zen, you're going out. Shurko, MOP Shurko coming in hot. He's gonna carry this game. Gaming genius, I'm just saying. Anyway, I really don't want to see these ults, okay? You're doing pretty well, but I want to see these ults. There we go, he pokes again. Wow, man, that did so much damage. They're throwing this game, man. They are throwing this game so hard right now. But to be fair, they have... I mean, they have to just have this Atta. Ooh, that's a good Elsu snipe. Let's see, maybe this develops into something. Mina is busy clearing these waves, man. That's the thing. She has to get into the jungle. She has to provide vision for her team, man. But, I mean, at this point, late game Omen is unstoppable. Let me tell you. Late game Omen is absolutely unstoppable. Let's see if he has that Uriel's Brand. He should. He should honestly have Uriel's Brand and Curse of Death, because he will reduce the healing of Mina and he could easily kill her at the point. Look at this. I don't think she's still... Yeah, look, she just keeps healing. Crazy, man. She just keeps healing, man. She's so tanky. Thane gets caught a little bit, but he is able to dash away. Still a very neck and neck, very even game. But you can see how the crazy draft of MOP is... you know, giving them a little bit of a disadvantage. I mean, it's night and day difference. HKA has Omen, Lane Kingdom. Just one lane is always going to be pushing. You're always going to have that Omen in that Slayer lane or in the Abyssal Dragon lane pushing down the towers. And none of the MOP members can match up with him. Mina is just going to get clowned, right? Ignis, so much AoE damage being provided. I mean, I wouldn't compare Ignis to... Elsu here, but rather to Tulen, and Ignis just provides so much more CC, so much more AoE damage during these late game team fights. Crazy late game difference. The silver lining though, for MOP, the redeeming factor is that Yorn, okay? If he can pull off a miracle here, and if these Elsu snipes can just keep raining down onto the enemies, then we might have a game, but this is not looking too hot. I would definitely not give this Tulen blue buff. I would give it to Elsu, so he has maximum cooldown reduction, so he can just keep raining down these snipes. But look at the Elsu's gold as well, man. He's at lowest gold out of anyone in the game almost. Only Atta is 200 gold behind him. Everyone is hitting max items and even selling some of their items for another one, for a better one, and he's still not even at... I mean, he still has the Arctic Orb from the level 1, you know, from the enchantments, guys. He's at 4 items with boots. He does... is so far behind, man. Imagine he was at juiced up, okay? Imagine he took some farm. Man, he would be just clowning on them. He would definitely be poking more than this Tulen. But yeah, you can see Omen didn't even go for Uriel's Brand because the enemies don't have too much magic damage. It's just a Tulen. And against Tulen, you can just S2 his ult as Omen and you can really mitigate a lot of it. So it's all good. That's why he decided for it. But he has the Curse of Death against that healing. But yeah, this is definitely progressing into kind of a sleeper game here, I have to say. The last 4 minutes or something, nothing really happened. HK is just slowly pushing down the towers. And why is that, if you ask, if you want to ask? Well, Jimmy, it is because Yorn has a billion amount of wave clear under the inside his base, okay? That is exactly the reason why. So that is why HK is just slowly pushing these towers down and nothing is really happening for these last couple of minutes. But again, one single team fight is going to decide this game. We'll see. We'll see if MOP can pull through. They waste a Labil ult on the side of HK. Well, gets traded for the Elsu ult, but that's fine. Ooh, nice flicker forced on Labil. This Ignis is completely caught. He is able to flicker away. And now I think Atta is gonna die. He does not have flicker. He does not. Ooh, he just jumps over the wall. Beautifully played. But now this Mina is tanking so much. She is not able to heal at the end with that last S1. Unfortunate, man. And now we just have everyone dropping on the side of MOP. The Elsu died as well, but he has Endless Cycle. He has Endless Cycle. He didn't die a single time. Oh, it disappears at 12 minutes. Never mind. That's why you shouldn't be a Virginity King, guys. That is what I'm telling you, man. Don't take this. It's cringe. It's useless like game. It disappears. Omen really low there, but I don't think. There's only 2 members remaining. This Yorn is trying to do his best, but he's not going to do anything there. The Tulen uses Arctic Orb, but he is dead, and HK is able to secure the best of 7 with a very hard-fought victory at the end. Compared to the first 3 games, it is night and day. Definitely nice last ostendo, you know? Coming in hot by MOP here with that crazy Zanny face draft, I would even call it. Drop some Zanny faces for this in the comments below. You know, if you don't know that emoji, check the comments. Some of you will, and you can just copy them. Okay, it's the best emoji in the world. Anyway, that was not the best. I don't know. That was not the best tool in the world. But it wasn't a bad tool either. He tried, man. He tried. It was a really iffy draft. It was a draft where you had to explode early game to try to carry. You just had to get a huge lead, and then you can just completely just zone the enemies away with your huge long-range poke from Tulen, Yorn, and Elsu, and just get these towers for free pretty much. See, the MVP got actually Thane. Kind of agree, man. He did a lot. He did a lot. He was the unsung hero. Do they show the builds and stuff? Let's check it out. They do. They show the damage numbers as well. 35% damage from the Ignis coming in. That's what we always see in esports in the late game, man. He just does so much damage. But 34% damage tanked from Thane. That is quite impressive. 36% damage. Now Elsu with 18% damage. That has no excuse. That should be much more. But yeah, definitely a nice game there. Are they going to show the builds as well? Nope. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, if you see a super crazy draft with crazy combos like Kirito and Zata combo or something like that in esports, let me know in the comments below. I will check them out. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, boys. Bye bye.